Hey guys, hey, it's Bri here, coming at you guys with another video. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can raise your vibrations super quick to help the manifestation come in that much faster. So with that said, let's get to talking. Tricks that I like to use when I want to raise my vibrations. Say I'm having like a low day and you're just kind of feeling like down on yourself, you don't know what to do. My very first #1 trick is I try to find somebody I can help. I try to find a way I can help, whether it's through my tarot card readings, whether it's through creating a YouTube video, whether it's just responding to somebody's message. Sometimes my clients will message later on and say, hey, whether it's just through messaging somebody and saying, hey, I hope you're having a wonderful day. That's a quick way. You know, not only do I love doing it, it makes me feel so much better, but it is a quick way to raise your vibrations super fast when you're helping other people. But again, I do it because I just freaking love helping people. Like I get this feeling of like love when I help other, and I feel so complete and so amazing, and I love seeing other people excel. I have a client right now that she actually is super manifesting, and I'm so proud of her. And helping her doing that just makes me so much more that happy. So much, that's not words, Bri, that's not words. That makes me so much happier. There we go. So another thing you can do is music. I love music. I love listening to music. I love dancing to music. I love finding music to listen to. I love listening to 432 hertz. Anytime that you are feeling low, a high vibrational music, and you can find these on YouTube, just type in 432 hertz music and it will help raise your vibrations also. I also like listening to this whenever I'm writing down my intentions that I want to manifest. It's amazing music, I love it. Next is meditation. Meditation is a great way to not only ground yourself, connect with your higher self, connect with your guides and your angels, or just to quiet the brain. You know, sometimes we just need a couple of minutes to quiet the brain up there, but it's a great way to also raise your vibrations. There are so many meditation videos out there that help you raise your vibrations. If you're looking for a specific one, I highly recommend Aaron Daughtry. He has some amazing ones. I'm actually doing one of his right now that is, you do it for like 21 days and already I can feel a huge difference. I do it every single morning, and then I usually find something to meditate with at nighttime. Usually I ground at nighttime. I do a grounding meditation with one of my crystals, this crystal to be specific, my kyanite, because it is an amazing grounding and it's an empath's best friend. That's why I always have it around me and I don't let anybody else touch it. But again, you can find meditations for anything in the YouTube world. Like, you do not have to pay for these meditations. You do not have to go somewhere to meditate. It can be anywhere. I meditate right here on my couch. This is my Zen room. This is where I meditate. Every single morning, this is where I meditate, okay? So you can do that. I also like to, before I meditate, I like to burn some Palo Santo just to help raise those vibrations a little bit more. I like Palo Santo just because it's a really good, like, bring in the good vibes. You can sage if you want to, but if you sage, remember to have a window open because you want those dark beings to go somewhere. You don't want them to stay in your house, right? So meditation, that's a great way. Palo Santo, your area, your space. Incense, that can help raise vibrations. Making sure your house is cleansed, making sure our house is always clean. There's a reason why my home is spotless. It's because when you walk in and you see a bunch of dirty dishes in your home, the first thing you think about is, ugh, I have to do dishes, ugh. And it automatically kind of lowers your vibrations a little bit. So having a clean space will not only help the manifestation come in because it doesn't have to go through a bunch of stuff, but it also helps you feel better. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a real thing, but I'm putting it out there. A clean home will help you manifest, I guess, and raise your vibrations. The next thing is working out or yoga. Some sort of physical movement, whether it's going for a walk outside, or you're going to the gym to work out, or you're doing yoga. Moving your body will help raise those vibrations. It's true, when you feel good, your vibrations go up. When you're feeling great about yourself, that's when your vibrations go up. So when you work out, what's the first thing you're doing? You're checking your body out, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I check my body out because I'm like, heck yeah, I got abs right here. Even though I don't have any abs, but you know what? I still work out, right? Or yoga. When you're doing yoga, the only thing you're concentrating on is your body, right? You're concentrating on the movement of your body. You're listening to your body. You're listening to, you know, a higher source. Really, it helps connect you to a higher source. Yoga is just amazing in so many different ways. I love yoga. I highly recommend yoga, but I also highly recommend walking outside because there is something about nature that really helps raise your vibrations. When you're outside and you're just being one with nature, I'm going back to almost like my Wyoming roots here, but when you're being one with nature and you're walking outside, it's calming and it brings this sense of calm to you, but you're also not sitting in front of the TV, you're not staring at your phone, you're not listening to what other people are saying, you're just walking outside and being calm. That's also why I like to run outside. You know, people probably think I'm crazy down here in the South because I still run, and everybody's like, it's so freaking hot out. I'm like, I feel amazing. Like, it actually feels really good to me, but that's because I have a high tolerance apparently for heat. I don't know, but the point is when I'm outside, I feel that much better. Grounding. Grounding will also help your vibrations. Go outside, take your shoes off, put your feet in the ground, and literally ground yourself. You can imagine roots going into the ground if you want to. If you can't go outside and you have to be inside or something, or it's like really late at night, I like to grab, you know, one of my favorite crystals. Again, my kyanite. I like to ground with my kyanite. But I like to go outside most of the time, but if I can't, I will imagine roots coming up from Mother Earth all the way up, taking this ball of energy, a ball of white light, whichever one you want. I prefer a ball of white light, to tell you the truth, going all the way up, all the way through all of my chakras, all the way through my fingers, pouring out my fingers, all the way up until it comes out your crown chakra and it's just pouring out. And I just imagine myself being grounded in that moment. That can help raise your vibrations because when you're connecting with Mother Earth again, and Mother Earth wants our vibrations to be raised also. So the next thing is crystals. Find crystals that you really and truly resonate with. It's okay. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter that somebody's over here saying, oh, you need some rose quartz because of this. No, if you're not connecting with that, if you don't feel an instant connection, you don't have to get it. But crystals are a great way to raise your vibrations. You can carry them anywhere. I have them in my bra. I have them on my wrist. You know, I have them in my purse. I have this one. It actually somehow always finds its way to me anywhere that I am in the house. I have an owl one that I meditate with every morning. I have ones that I get during my shamanic healing sessions. But again, crystals are a great way to raise your vibrations. The last thing that I highly recommend in raising your vibrations is working on yourself. There are a couple of different things. Get yourself a mentor. I will leave a description of who my mentor was below. Get yourself a reading. You can do a reading through me. You can do a reading through one of my favorite psychic mediums. I will put her description down below too. My mentor does readings also. I'll put her description, like I said, down below. That's a great way to work on yourself. Saltwater baths, Himalayan saltwater baths, Epsom saltwater baths. That's a great way to work on yourself. It's a really good grounding and it's a great vibration. Also, when you work on yourself, your vibrations raise that much more also. Healing sessions of any sort. So if you find yourself a Reiki healer, massage therapist, chiropractic, I'm saying all these natural ones for certain reasons. Shamanic healing, even Egyptian healing. If you can find an Egyptian healer somewhere, you know, they're great too. And my very last suggestion to help you raise your vibrations is your diet. Eating food that is high vibrational foods will help you raise your vibrations. It's kind of weird how that works, huh? So foods that are veggies, fruits, nuts, cutting out as much dairy as you can. As much as I love dairy, I also try to cut out a little bit of meat, especially processed food. Any processed meat, any processed food, cutting that out, putting higher, more nutritional water So believe it or not, our water has fluoride in it. So trying to find water that doesn't have fluoride, I think I finally found a filtering system for my water here in my house that I can attach to the tap. And then that way it actually takes out the fluoride and the chloride out of the water. And I think I finally found it. So I will let you guys know if it works and if it doesn't work. You know, I try not to use water bottles. Evian is a good water source because it has no fluoride in it. But I try not to use water bottles because A, they're plastic, and B, you never know what goes into that kind of stuff when they pack those, especially plastic. It's not good for you, and it's not good for Mother Earth. It's not good for the planet. So I try not to. Cutting that fluoride out of your diet completely, finding toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride in it. I use a Young Living essential oil toothpaste and I love it, but you can find some at the store that have no fluoride in it, and you can actually find ones that the material, like the toothpaste, the tube is very recyclable. I haven't looked that far into it because, like I said, I use the one on Young Living, but if you guys have any suggestions as far as that goes, let me know down in the comments below. But again, food is a very great way to raise your vibrations. I eat, I like to call myself a vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat that much meat anymore because it just, when you start to raise your vibrations and when you start working on yourself and you're going through these healing sessions, especially if you get attuned with Reiki, I don't know, meat almost doesn't taste that good to me anymore. And so especially chicken, I hate the taste of chicken. It does not resonate with me, but every once in a while I will crave me a big fat juicy hamburger. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But mostly I am eating vegetables. I am finding foods that are high in like healthy fat, like avocados, or I'm eating a lot of like other sources of protein that have no probiotic or no processed foods, non-processed foods. So again, your diet is another way. So with that said, the list of things, because I know I tend to ramble off, to raise your vibrations. Music is a great boost. It's a mood booster. It's wonderful. Meditating is a great way to connect with yourself, with your higher self, with your guides, with your angels. So many different meditations out there to raise your vibrations. Exercise, getting your body moving, another great way to raise your vibrations. When you're moving your body, when you're connecting with yourself, when you're just feeling good about yourself, helps raise your vibrations. A clean space and home is another great way. Palo Santo, you know, cleansing your own aura with sage or Palo Santo. I use Palo Santo every morning. You can use sage if you want to, or you could use rose water. I also have rose water that I use, and I usually use rose water when I'm blessing my home or I'm blessing a space or something like that, but it's another great thing to have. Crystals are another great thing to have in your home. I have crystals everywhere. You can put intentions into your crystals and you can carry them with you wherever you go, but they are great because when you hold those crystals, you're gonna remember what it is that you're wanting to manifest. You're gonna remember why you want to raise your vibrations. It's going to help that much more. And the last thing is taking care of yourself. Healing, getting a reading from another psychic medium, getting a reading from anybody, getting a mentor, well, not getting a reading from anybody. Getting a reading from a psychic medium, getting a reading from a tarot card reader, getting a reading from an empath, healer, finding a mentor. My mentor does these cool eyeball readings. They're awesome, they're wonderful, I love them, highly recommend them. Getting a healing session with a Reiki master, getting a healing session with a shamanic healer, whatever it is that you can do to help yourself. You know, a saltwater bath, Himalayan salt, Epsom salt, essential oils, have those things around. All of those things are great ways to instantly raise your vibrations, and it doesn't take that much, and most of them are free. So there really is like no reason not to do them, right? Because most of them are free. So with that said, I hope that this video helps you guys raise your vibrations. And if you have any tips or tricks that you like to use, let me know in the comments down below. I always like taking tips and tricks from other people. I like trying them. One of my favorite things, like I said, to do is dance it the frick out. I'm about to dance it out, you know, turn that music on and dance it out. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's one of my favorite instant mood boosters, instant vibration raisers, because it really and truly makes you feel better about yourself and better about everything around you. So again, with that said, I hope that this video helps you. I hope that you raise your vibrations, because when we raise our vibrations, manifestation comes in that much easier. You're connecting with your higher self and you're finding your purpose here on earth. So with that said, I love you guys. Bye.